Hey there, guys and gals. Welcome to another installment of the Brett and Rico Super Show. Presents the Brico Power Hour. So that's what we decided to call the podcast.
Power Hour! I feel like we need
I'm your Super Show co-host, Rico Suave. And joining me as usual is the buttery toast co-host with the most, Sir Brettles.
Oh, I'm knighted now.
Yes, you are.
I've been knighted!
So, Brett,
Forthwith?
guess what next week is?
What is it?
It's E3!
I can't gasp anymore. I was gonna die.
Yeah, don't gasp until you die.
Oh, okay.
We're out of gasps.
Okay.
No, E3 is the Electronic Entertainment Expo. And for us gamers, it's like Christmas morning.
Isn't it like...
Except for actual Christmas morning where we get actual video games.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Then that's like double Christmas morning.
Wasn't E3...
What?
Recently... Well, I thought recently E3 was open to the public.
It is. It is now.
This year. I wonder how that's going to go down. I'm kind of curious, because... Unless the tickets are really expensive, I don't know. But it's like, if you think about other cons like Comic-Con and whatnot, like the amount of people that go to that, whoo. I mean, there's already a lot of people that go to E3, but now you have the press and fans.
You think it's going to be worse than like C2E2 or anything like that?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, if I had the money and the time, I'd be at E3.
I would too, but I just think... I just wonder if they're ready.
What, the public or...
Yeah,
or E3?
I just wonder if E3 is ready to handle that amount of people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that they know. This is gonna be like the Midwest Media Expo that first time I went when they had no idea what to do. Guess we'll just move these people now. Well, were you in line to sign this thing from this other person? Too bad, they're not here anymore.
Aww. Well, it's like, okay, so like E3 has just press people, and I'm not saying this nothing against people who go to like cons and anything, but it's like it's a whole new set of people. You know, the public is a whole new set of people going. It's fans. It's not people there for their but their job. That's their job to go there and report on things. But now they have fans going.
Yeah, and it's not like an I going who would be like, "Ooh, look at all this cool stuff," and then we'd like move on. It's like hyper fanboys.
Yes.
And girls, we're not sexist here.
Yes,
But you're all garbage people, seriously.
You're all garbage. You're all terrible. But I love you. Oh.
Don't leave us.
Don't ever leave us. Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
So, at E3, they showcase a wide variety of new technology in games. And all this stuff gets revealed for the first time. Everything. It's so super cool. And, I thought that, us being big gamers, we would kind of go through, some of the stuff that we're looking forward to. Maybe jump on that hype train.
Choo-choo, motherfucker. Choo-choo.
So, maybe even some of our predictions, because, this is what everyone does at this time of the year. We all just start jumping on the hype train and talking about what we want to see at E3 and what we hope to see, and then, maybe we'll make like 8,000 YouTube videos and post those and talk about our predictions, and none of them will be right.
Yep. I have... Can you hear that?
I can hear that. You got like all the papers going over there.
Actually, it's not that big.
It's
it's for effect, but yeah, I have a list. I have a pretty sizable list of things that I'm kind of excited for. Hopefully I'll get more information on. And I guess I'll start off here. First, I have on my list the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've played Final Fantasy VII. My wife played it way more than me. I think she's beaten it like 4 times now. I swear, I've witnessed her play it 4 times and beat it 4 times. I've only beaten it once. But
I've never even played it.
Yes. And a lot of people think the game's overhyped or whatever, but I thought it was a pretty damn great JRPG. So, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's been talked about for years and years, and they said that it's like almost impossible to do. And then it was kind of revealed like last year or something. Like, hey, we're doing it. And from what I saw, I wasn't too impressed because it seems like they changed a lot of things to kind of bring it up to par with the recent Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 15, where they made it all super actiony, like the combat and whatnot. They made it more actiony, and I also heard that they're gonna do episodes, which is complete bullshit. Like, they're gonna make it episodic, which that doesn't make sense for an RPG. And I mean, I hope they change their mind. I hope at E3 they've revealed, okay, we're not gonna do that kind of bullshit. It's just gonna. All we really wanted was HD remake. That's it. We just wanted updated graphics. That's it. That's all the fans wanted.
Yeah, so, we just wanted it to look better.
Yeah, we just wanted to, look like current graphics. That's all.
No, we want to be able to tell one character from the other instead of like one polygon from the other.
Yes. Giant ham-fisted hands and giant heads. That's what you got in on the PS1, was like just everyone had giant limbs and heads and tiny bodies.
Yes.
Do you have?
Yes, you young children. We played games in their archaic states. So,
yes.
You
know what?
We had to use our imagination to play video games.
At work, a friend of mine took his daughter to a museum, and they had a display, a Generation X display, and it had a PS1 and a Game Boy. Like a Game Boy Color. It was the exact same Game Boy I had.
Why would that be in Generation X?
I don't know! I was like, why is that there? And I felt so old. I felt insanely old.
Yeah, I mean, where'd they go? Henry Ford? Probably.
I think it was Henry Ford. It might have been there. I can't remember what he said.
If that's the case, it's totally in the millennial generation, and yes, it is in the museum. I've seen it.
That was... Ooh. Anyways.
It's kind of surreal, honestly.
It is. It's like, really? Like if I, in I don't know, 3 years' time, I bring my kid there, yeah, I used to play that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I've been to museums, and I don't remember really seeing a whole lot of things from my dad's generation. Like, I didn't see, a Pong machine or something. I don't remember that.
It's at Henry Ford. There's a section where you can walk through, and it's it's split up by generation.
Oh, okay. So that must be kind of new, then.
But it is kind of in the back.
Okay.
It's kind of almost near the Rosa Parks bus.
Okay.
Can you tell I've been to Henry Ford way too many fucking times?
You've been there a lot, apparently.
I've been there a lot. A lot.
I just think it's funny that, the stuff from I'm only 30 years old, and the stuff that I grew up with is now considered old enough to be in a museum. That was just a shocking thing.
Yeah, it's really surreal because it doesn't seem like it's that long ago that I was sitting on my porch, 10 years old, playing Pokemon. Yeah. And I don't know if that's because not a whole lot has actually changed. I still sit on my porch and play fucking Pokemon.
And then when you're an old man, you're sitting on your porch playing Pokemon. But
I'll probably die with Pokemon in my hands. Let's be honest.
Well, you'll be like Pokemon VR or something. You'll just be like sitting on your porch, like and like people are like, yeah, he's playing Pokemon. He's playing Pokemon over there. Old man Rico playing the Pokemons. Okay, well, back to the old list. Red Dead 2. Wait, what?
If we're gonna we'll hold Red Dead 2. Go down the up to date route. I am totally looking forward to Sonic Mania.
Okay. Sonic. Oh yeah, I have that on my list.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a pretty big Sonic fan.
I like Sonic too. I played a lot of it. Well, I played a lot of the old ones when I was a kid.
I did not grow up with a NES or Super NES when I was a kid. I had the Sega Genesis.
So did I. I mean, I had the NES, but mostly I played the Sega.
Atari, I want to say 2600. I'm not sure. My parents got that before I was even born, and then they got rid of it. But I did grow up playing the Atari. That was the first system I played.
We had an
Sonic 2 on it.
Yeah, we had an Atari also, but mostly either it was Nintendo or the Sega.
So I'm really looking forward to Sonic Mania because I'm like that old school classic Sonic fan. I don't give a shit about the new stuff.
Well, you have Sonic Mania, but you also have the other Sonic. What was it? Sonic Forces. Do you want to make a prediction on what's going to sell more? Which one will sell more?
Honestly, I think they'll sell pretty equally.
Really?
Yeah, there's just as many fans as there are new school.
Well, I mean, I will give it this. The Sonic Forces one, even though it's 3D, they do include like classic Sonic and like side platforming Sonic.
Yeah, it's kind of a sequel to Sonic Generations.
Yeah, so it seems like they're like, you know what? I mean, there's some good stuff about the 3D one that we'll keep, but we'll also throw in the 2D stuff too.
Well, Generations wasn't that bad, all things considered. Generations, it might actually be a playable game. I know I said I didn't give a shit, but now I'm convincing myself that I might actually care, because I kind of forgot about the classic Sonic part.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great.
It's not gonna be great, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be playable, but just barely.
See, that's why I think Sonic Mania will do a hell of a lot better.
So I want them to keep doing that. And the guy doing it is Austin Whitehead, I think is his name. And he's the same guy that did
Christian
Whitehead? Yeah,
Whitehead.
Christian Whitehead.
And Simon Tomley.
Yeah, they basically built the old school games from the ground up and put them on the mobile.
Oh yeah, they
do.
They did some like ROM work.
Yeah, I don't understand how like outside people can understand how Sonic works better than Sega does, but by God, thank God they got them to do it.
Yeah, I mean what they did was they got the ROMs for the old Sonic games and worked off that basically.
Yeah, which is weirdly enough something Sega hasn't done. So
yeah, they're like, no one wants to play this old type of crap. Like, no, we do, because Capcom they released new Mega Man games, but in the old style, and people loved it. Like Mega Man 10 and 11, good. And people loved it. Like you just all you did was just revived their childhood. That's all you had to do, and then add to it. That's all you had to do.
I'm not asking for like just a retread of the old stuff. Like Sonic Mania's got some new mechanics in it too that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
They got that drop dash where like in mid-air you can actually like it looks like hold down and Sonic can complete like a fucking spin dash.
Ah, okay. See, that's what you can do. You can take the old and update the old. And
Yeah, it's
I
like
know
build
we've
upon the foundation that's already there, but
Right.
keep the simple mechanic.
I mean,
One
I know that we've complained before about remakes of things, but like sometimes it's fine because it depends on how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, well, they just showcased like 30 seconds of Chemical Plant Zone, like the remake of it that they're doing,
Yeah.
and it looks awesome. I mean, and like they like redid the whole thing, and it looks so cool. Redid the music a little bit, but still kept it kind of classic, and I'm like all on board.
See, that's why I think this one will do better.
I had Sonic Mania pre-ordered for months.
There you go.
And like the deluxe edition pack that comes with the cool statue that I totally don't need, but I fucking want. I'll have to clear some more room in here.
As if you don't have enough shit in your room.
There are still blank spaces on my wall and shelves and everything. I need to fill it.
Oh yeah, I gotta give you your Super Mario stuff.
Oh shit! I forgot about those.
Yeah, I have them in my basement.
Oh
It's
fuck!
Mario and Zelda, I think I have. Yeah.
Shit, I forgot all about those.
Yeah.
I really
I
actually
will-
do need to find room.
Yes, I'll bring those. I'll bring those Saturday.
Yeah, are you gonna come here Saturday or am I going there Saturday?
I'm gonna go there.
Oh, okay. You're gonna come here. Okay. This is stuff we should probably discuss after the podcast. But
Yes.
fuck all you people.
Hey, look forward to that because we're gonna be recording stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we're recording for you.
Some
I
cool,
mean, mostly for me and Brett, but we're recording for you.
some cool ass like co-op PC games that I have. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Look forward to that.
Ooh, bring your Xbox controller too.
I will. All right. It's back to the list.
We could live stream on Saturday too.
We could do
Y'all
that.
people You want to see that? Huh? I
Yeah.
want to see Brett and I together in the same room instead of just.
Then we'll just like put like a divider between us and then make it look like we're in different rooms.
I mean, I guess we could.
Just to be
We'd
assholes.
probably do that.
Just to be total assholes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're looking forward to, man.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm a huge fan of the one before, and that was on Xbox 360. It's really fantastic, like Western game made by Rockstar. It's like GTA, but in the West, and a great story, fantastic story, the best story. I got a little Trumpy there, and but the
one's
new
going to be huge.
huge. It's gonna be huge. But yeah, Red Dead 2. I've only seen a couple screenshots of it, and there was that teaser trailer. But I'm definitely looking forward to that because single player was really fun, but multiplayer was also just really freaking fun, just to ride around and mess with people, basically. But yeah, I feel like my prediction for that, I feel like you're going to be able to make your own like cowboy gang, run your own little gang, and either going around doing good deeds or going around and robbing, doing train robberies and whatnot. So that's what
We already know that game got delayed until next year. It was supposed to come out around the time Destiny's coming out this year.
which I'm fine with. I'm glad because then I don't have to get two games.
I know. God, I hate that when they dump them out at the same time to compete, and it's like, which one am I going to get though?
No, it's a good move. Good move by Rockstar. Let's see. Oddly
Good move
enough,
on their part because I'd rather it be like good than pushed out.
yes. Oddly enough, I have Call of Duty World War II. Now, I'm not really a big Call of Duty fan. I was before. I was up until like Modern Warfare 2. And just after that, I didn't really care for it because it felt like the same old every single time. And now they're going back to World War II. And I know that era gets a lot of flack because people feel like there's way too many World War II games. Stop going back to that. And I think that's the fact that game companies seem to tell the same goddamn story in World War II. They always focus on the same things, like Omaha Beach and like Bastogne and all these other different like very famous battles.
That war lasted 4 fucking years. We can
we focus
6 years, Rico. 6,
yeah,
no,
6 years. Yeah, not 4. But yeah, we always seem to focus on the same like handful of battles, and it's like people are just tired of it. So if they can focus on some lesser known things, like tell a different story, a couple different stories, then I think it'll do better. It seems like they're trying to kind of follow suit with Battlefield 1, where they told different stories in World War 1. So I think they kind of saw that and were like, yeah, we can do something like that too. So I don't know. I have some hope for it. A little bit of hope.
It has the potential to be good.
Yeah, I just hope they don't lose focus and be like, and now we have that zombie mode in there too. Cram that in there. Everyone loves that. Like, no, just stop.
Just make a game, man. Just make a game. I mean, what they really should do, and like what I know they're not going to do, but they should probably at this point just make like a Call of Duty Zombies like game separately.
Yes, people love it. People love that mode on Call of Duty.
People buy that whole fucking game for that mode.
Yes, they do. So, yeah, you might as well just make a Call of Duty Zombies.
You could double the money.
Yeah, just make Call of Duty Zombies, and people just play that. They'll be fine with that. Do you have anything? I still have a bunch of stuff, but I want you to have a turn.
I would like to see more stuff from Destiny 2.
Yes, that's another one on my list.
I'm so looking forward to that. I already have that pre-ordered.
I don't have that yet, but I will probably.
I mean, there's no reason to have it pre-ordered right now. The beta's not going to come out for... Well, I don't even know when the beta's going to come out. It comes out in September, though, so, I mean, it's got to come out...
Probably August, they'll do it, yeah.
That's fine. I only dropped $5 on it right now. But I am so looking forward to it. I don't give a shit how bad Destiny was. I didn't get it during all of that, so I know we're gonna get fucked over in Destiny 2, but hopefully not.
I don't think you're gonna get fucked over. I feel like it kind of seems like they just took ye old Destiny and shined it up a bit more. I don't know. I know I'm downplaying it a little bit, but I'm sorry, but they just...
The version of Destiny we should have gotten.
Yeah, it just seems like they're gonna take the latest and greatest from Destiny 1, shine it up, and here's Destiny 2.
I would like to see showcased a little more. I mean, I already know that I'm going to play a Warlock, but I would like to see the differences in like how to play Warlock.
Yeah, with the new subclasses.
Yeah, it'd be really cool because they're not going to play like any of the classes.
Any of the old
be
ones.
Entirely different, and the whole story is going to be about getting your power back and like getting these new powers, which is really cool.
I wonder if they'll let you port your old character. I don't know. Hello?
Like,
oh,
hello?
I lost you again. Oh, I lost you.
No. Do you mean like the design of your character and everything?
Yeah, yeah, just like the design.
Because I know they're not going to let
some of the items that you have. I don't know.
You're not going to get the items. You're not going to get any of that shit.
No.
I would like to aesthetically bring my He's pretty cool.
Well, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like I don't know, like some of your aesthetic stuff.
But then there's also I don't know. Half the time your character's face is covered up with the helmet, so it's like, what even is the point? I don't give a shit what she looks like under the helmet. Honestly, like nobody knows what she looks like, so who cares?
Yeah, my guy just looks like very generic because it was before the giant patch that they had. So super generic white guy.
Cause I've got like an awoken female, and she's got like this striking, like awesome red hair mohawk thing going on.
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't. Don't think I had that option. Those options to do
Right.
anything cool. So it's like, why can't? Why couldn't you give me an item to change my looks, please?
Yeah, that.
You gave me an item to level up.
Yeah, they did, and goddamn, was that helpful, especially with the. I really hope that they redo the class system.
Like,
Or the ability to like raise up your secondary like subclasses a little easier.
ah,
Because it's kind of a pain in the ass right now. I mean, you kind of shoehorned in with one of them in the beginning, and then you have the ability to like at some point switch to the second one, arc to get the third one.
then you gotta grind. You gotta grind your class. That's it.
Yeah, and
how it
that's what sucks. It's like I'm okay with the grinding, but the amount of grinding you have to do is ridiculous.
It is quite a bit.
So with like the level 40, I don't know, you were able to like basically choose your secondary class right off the beginning.
Right.
Installing a warlock right off the beginning instead of the void one. I just dumped that 40 and was able to change your thing over. So I can keep us all alive when we're doing things. Not very well though.
Let's see. What's on my list? Cuphead. Remember that game? That thing has been like since 2014. Has been like shopped around on E3 all the goddamn time. Like every time it pops up, and it's like, oh, is it actually coming out this year? No.
Oh no, we're gonna die before Cuphead ever comes out.
Like what the hell? Come on, that game looks so great.
And I hope it actually is great when it comes out too.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope I hope our dreams don't get smashed. It might be the fact that it's all animated, and the way it's animated is insane.
Yeah, because it looks like a 1930s cartoon.
Yes, and I feel like it just looks like they authentically just like animated
Yeah,
in the 1930s way.
They're not doing it on the computer. It's not digitalized. They are hand drawing that whole goddamn game.
That's what I feel like they're doing.
So it takes, and I've watched them do it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Wow.
What?
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 Nothing. No, I didn't really know. I was joking.
Oh,
I was actually joking. I didn't know that they actually were hand drawing everything.
oh yeah, no, it's not a joke. They totally are hand drawing, like frame by frame, everything.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
So all the animations are hand drawn and then like think. But
Damn.
yeah, they were trying to keep it as authentic as possible. So I guess that's probably why it's taking forever because
Fucking
hand animation is as it is, and then I mean you kind of need like a bigger studio to do something like that.
You probably do. They got like some guy in there like in like suspenders and shit, and he's like smoking and just like he's at like a drawing board. He's drawing away cup heads and shit. And it's he keeps fucking up and then like smashing up the paper like, no, it's wrong. Ah.
That one's fucking mughead. I'm drawing the wrong one. God damn it!
Fucking hell!
Cuphead, mughead. Who the fuck came up with this game?
Just piles of cigarettes and he's drinking like scotch.
Typical 1930s fashion.
Like that's what they have to. Every time they walk into the studio, they have to go in the locker room and change into like 1930s outfits. Everything is painted black and white.
Like Walt Disney's corpse sitting there watching.
Everything is black and white. Everything is painted black and white. God. They should do that. They should do just like a little video. acting as if they are in the 1930s.
It would be funny. I would enjoy that thoroughly.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh shit.
Now that we have a Switch, what are we looking forward to Nintendo? Because I see their press conference that they have listed is a whole hour.
A fucking hour?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's on Tuesday and it goes from 9 a.m. until Pacific. So that's probably
So what?
noon.
You cut out there.
Oh, it's Pacific time, so that's probably noon for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a big game on my list. Probably haven't heard of it, called Project Octopath Traveler.
You're correct. I have not heard of that.
Yes, it's a freaking a new JRPG, and it's completely like it's like hand drawn back. It looks like an old school RPG. I gotta show you an image from it.
What's this thing called? What's this thing called?
Project Octopath Traveler. It's a working title. I don't think it's not the real, it's not the real one.
Oh, and this is on the Switch too.
Yeah. Yes.
Square Enix. All right. Well, let's take a look at this. What do we got here?
It looks.
What's we got going on here?
It's so cool looking. It's like it looks like a pop-up storybook. Like I don't know why. I love the like storybook aesthetic of old school RPGs, but this one's all like it's like a pop-up book. That's what it looks like.
I forgot I couldn't mute this fast enough. We're probably gonna get flagged because that fucking Switch click in here. Oh, this one! I saw this one.
Yeah, and it's got like the sprites are all like they look like Super NES.
Yeah, but they're like hyper 3D.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a pop-up book.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more of this. Cause holy shit, it's gonna be fucking sweet.
But that we
what?
get a lot new Switch titles that drop just because the flow has been awful.
Yeah, they need. It's been like supplemented with like Neo Geo games.
Which I mean, like they're not bad games, but I didn't buy a whole fucking $300 handheld system for Neo Geo games.
No, I did not.
I mean, I've played through my share of Zelda at this point. I'm ready for something different. Arms next week, but even that, like that's not the game that I want. That's like a tie-over game.
Yeah,
I
basically. You want what?
I want that Mario game, and I'm so very, awfully very disappointed in the last Pokemon little covers that they did.
Announce it. Yeah, I just I don't know. I expected something more, but it's just ports. It's just like here's Pokemon Tournament DX. I'm like, it looks cool. I've never played it. It looks pretty cool, but
it was a really good game. I don't know. It was cool, but that's not what I was looking for.
See the cool. Okay, do you remember a game on the 64 as a Pokemon game, Pokemon Stadium, where you had your own Pokemon from your Game Boy that you can put in the game?
Yeah, they made quite a few of those throughout the systems too.
Like, why not bring that back? Why can't I, with my Sun and Moon or any other, like some couple other previous Pokemon games, bring that to Pokken Tournament? I don't know.
Well, because I think the roster would be a little too big.
Oh, right, because they have a damn roster.
I mean, there's only 20, if even that. I don't even think it's that many.
See, I just want... what I was kind of looking for was a game, a Pokemon Stadium type game where, like, here I'm connecting to the Switch with my 3DS, and here's my Pokemon on the big screen. You know.
Well, you apparently the 3DS and the Switch can communicate with one another.
See, then what the hell?
If they came out with a Pokemon, see what I thought was going to happen, and what everyone else thought was going to happen was the sequel to Sun and Moon and Pokemon Stars was going to come out on the Switch.
Right.
It was going to be like a hyper-vamped version of Sun and Moon with better graphics and like added content and everything. Like that's totally what we thought we were going to get. And apparently the two games could have been able to, if somebody had it on the 3DS, you could still trade back and forth and fight. But that is not what we got. And I'm hoping that at E3, they're going to announce something like that, and that this little Pokemon shindig this week was just a little tie-over. Like, kind of to psych us out and whatever. To Pokken Tournament, Sun and Moon 2, basically, and Gold and Silver on the 3DS. What the fucking do?
Meh. I was hoping for something more.
I didn't buy the Switch so that I could replay all the games I already played, just a little better.
No. I mean, well, we have Skyrim coming to Switch, which is like the freaking third, fourth port of it, but that's fine. It's fine.
It'll be cool to play Skyrim on the go, but that is why I bought the Switch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to see more of, see if there's anything new or different with that, but I assume it's just going to be Skyrim, the Skyrim Special Edition or whatever that they came out this year. But we also got Splatoon 2.
Yeah, that is next month.
I didn't get to play the damn test thing.
No, none of us did. We didn't have a system then.
I know.
They did that test fire thing, I think a week after the system dropped.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
It is kind of strange.
But
I'm sure it'll be good.
Oh no, I mean, from what everyone has said, it's good. If it's anything like Splatoon 1, it's going to be just as good, if not a little better, with the, new mechanics and everything.
Yeah.
I don't understand why, like, the week after, they were like, let's do a stress test. Like,
which is weird. I just got this thing, and not many people have it right now.
Not many people still have the damn thing.
Yeah. So why are you doing this? How can you do a stress test?
Yeah, I want them to do a stress test, like, now.
I think it's probably because of the lack of games that came out. That's probably why, like, you can play this, yeah.
Or, yeah, it was cool. I think they called it the test punch instead of the test fire. Ha, clever. Controlled really well. And as far as like the online functionality, I wasn't sitting in waiting rooms for a long time. It dumped me right into new stuff and kept going. So at least that aspect is good. I had it on pre-order and then I canceled it because I didn't really care for the game. And then it kind of like pissed me off that I was so bad at it.
I'm gonna do it.
Because I'm like, there's no way I was this fucking bad at this game. Like, I didn't win a single match.
I'm gonna kick this game's ass.
Yeah, it just kind of got under my skin, and I'm like, well, fuck, now I gotta get it just out of, like, sheer vengeance, I guess. Beat this fucking game to a pulp.
A vengeful fight.
I mean, all we ever do is online gaming, so to be that bad at it, it just kind of got under my skin.
Terrible. Just
game,
terrible.
So.
And then the other one I'm looking forward to is Mario, of course, the new Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I would like to see more about that.
I'm curious about that too, because it was kind of nutty that they opened with like New York, and he's jumping around New York, even though they call it New Donk City.
Yeah, which is kind of funny. It's really funny.
Sure. But yeah, I just at first I thought like the fuck? He's gonna be playing around in cities on Earth or something? What the hell? But they showed the other.
You go like back and forth.
Yeah, they showed other places too, so I was like, okay, that's fine. But I don't know.
See, like that's the Mario game I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first Mario game I really got a chance to get my hands on and actually play was Super Mario 64. So I'm not very good at the platforming Marios at all. I didn't really get into Nintendo until like the 64 and like the whole 3D platformer. So that's the kind of Mario I want to play.
Damn, yo.
I know. We had the Sega Genesis forever. I didn't get the well, basically when it came out. There was no in between there.
So I just want to mention like two other games that are kind of sort of under the radar, I guess. I don't know. The first one is Sea of Thieves. I know you got invited to the test thingy. So did I. I actually did get to play it.
Because it's only available at certain times, and even though I know the times are going on and that I'm invited to get on and play, I'm never actually around to do it. Yeah.
I can't say a whole lot about it because of the whole agreement thing. But all I can say really is it has a ton of potential. I wish there was a bit more. I know it's just an alpha test, but I wish there was a bit more. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit to it. There's like you can control almost everything on the ship, like even like moving the sails and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, that's supposed to be the perk, is that you're supposed to basically work with a team of people to control the whole ship, like how you would actually control a ship.
Yeah, the weird thing was that no one would talk to me. I had my headset on and no one was saying anything. I'm like, can no one hear me? What the fuck? I can't hear anyone? Nothing. I don't know what was going on with that, but yeah, it was pretty cool though. I wish I could have gotten to see other ships and have a ship battle. Didn't get really to do that, but yeah. Yeah, but I'm still looking forward to it. It seems pretty damn cool. And then the other game is State of Decay 2, which I've played a lot of the first one.
And I believe you sent me something.
Oh, that was a different game. We can talk about that too. But State of Decay 2. The first one was single player sandbox open world like zombie game where you can like build your own like base with like NPCs and whatnot and go around scavenging shit and whatnot, scavenging items and weapons and setting up outposts, and it was really cool. It was really really great. But the only thing was no multiplayer. So this one has multiplayer, and it can play with three other friends online. And I'm hoping to see more about that. Hoping to see how base building and whatnot works. So yeah, but the other game I showed you, the hell was it even called?
I don't know. I thought that's what it was.
Fort thing? A fort thing? Fort hold? Fort stuff?
Yeah, the one with the zombies and shit.
I'm trying to remember the name. Where was it?
I don't remember.
I got it. Hold on. Fortnite, yes. This was announced like 5 years ago. Like a long ass time ago. But it's like kind of cartoony. And describe it as like Left 4 Dead mixed with Minecraft. And that you can build like a giant ass fort any way you want with like traps and shit. And build weapons. And just basically defend your fort. Go around saving people, defending your fort.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of a mixture between the aesthetics of Left 4 Dead and almost Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah. And then you got like 4 like 4 different characters, each with their own like set of skills, like a builder and a ninja and a soldier and a scavenger, each with their own like strengths and weaknesses. So it seems like it'd be a pretty fun like co-op game to play. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it did look really cool. I as soon as you showed me that and I saw all the mechanics to it, I was like, okay, I'm on board.
Yeah, I like the idea of fort building. I don't know why. It seems fun.
Yeah, it does look really cool, and hopefully, when we get that and play that, we can actually play with people who know what the fuck they're doing. But, problems too is we end up playing with dumb people.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we get really good teams, and then other times we get really dumb people who don't understand things.
And sometimes we're the dumb people.
Yeah, well, that's not often. I mean, I got no problem saying that sometimes I'm the dumbest shit person in Overwatch, but that's not very often. Well, yeah, we just maybe aren't playing as good as we probably could be playing. We still know what we should be doing.
We're just dumb dinguses about it.
Yeah. I'm looking at this schedule we got here.
Ooh.
A lot of unannounced AAA games listed. And I don't know what that means.
Unannounced AAA game. Unannounced AAA game. And then, like, Nintendo game.
AAA games.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I can't
Nintendo.
wait to see the unannounced AAA game.
And then the other unannounced AAA game, and then the 2 unannounced AAA games.
Like, this event is coming up. It's coming up real soon. What the hell?
Well, I think.
Oh, maybe they just
slot.
want the slot to be like, holy crap! Look at this.
Well, yeah, I mean they're obviously games like they know it's going to go in that slot. They just
Yeah.
shit. So it looks like.
The fuck is kind of funny?
Yeah, I was kind of seeing that, looking at that too. It looks like.
What is kind of funny? The NeoGAF community. Are they like Greg? Okay. Oh, kind of funny.
Is it? I think it's like a YouTube channel.
It's Game Over Greggy.
Yeah, see, I mean, as much as we follow games, we don't even know everything.
Really?
Looks
Game
like-
Over Greggy is on the. Okay, sure.
It looks like Tuesday is really the day that like all this shit's gonna go down, except for it looks like Sunday is Microsoft's E3 press conference, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. And then later on that day is Bethesda's.
Oh
So-
wow, Giant Bomb. I didn't know Giant Bomb was gonna. Wow. Damn, yo.
For PlayStation stuff, and I guess it's not that I'm not. It's just that neither of us have a PlayStation, so.
Well, there's
More.
the potential that that stuff will get ported. Who knows?
Yeah, there isn't really a whole lot of PlayStation exclusive that I'm like, all about.
Oh god, there's a game I forgot.
Nino Kune 2?
No.
What'd you say it like that for? Like you were disgusted. Did you not play Nino Kune?
No, I don't. No. What the hell's Nino Kunai?
It was this really, really fucking cool that looked like a Tao Miyazaki film.
Oh.
It was Level 5 Studios.
Oh.
I think I'm probably wrong about that. Um, it's a really good RPG. Lying around, I would recommend playing it.
Hmm.
I have it if you want to borrow it.
Okay. The other game was Middle Earth Shadow of War. I played the previous one, which was like a Lord of the Rings meets Assassin's Creed, but like a better Assassin's Creed.
That's not that hard to do.
And it had a fantastic like system, like what the hell is, I think it was called Revenge System. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was like if you didn't kill this orc, it would become more powerful later on, and like become a captain and shit. Like it was pretty cool. It was a really sweet system, and now they're making another one. They're bringing that back, but also this time you can control an orc army to help you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw like a video of like taking your army and taking out like a fortress, and it was like insane. Like it was just massive. It was so freaking cool. So can't wait to look forward to that, to get that.
Yeah, I would totally play the shit out of that.
Yeah, I'll have to show it. I'll have to show you that game. But that's about it. I think that's all I have. That's all I have on my list.
Yeah, and like I don't know, there's obviously a lot of stuff that hasn't been announced yet. So I think next week, after we've watched the E3 conferences, we'll be back here talking about things that we are totally hyped for.
Yeah, and we'll see if things live up to our expectations. Maybe things have changed since we heard about these games, for better or for worse.
Who knows?
Who knows?
E3, it's a new year to be disappointed.
Yay! Bose knows. Bozos? Sure. Alright. Well, that's all the time we have. You can follow us on Facebook. We have our website kind of going. We just don't have much content on there right now, so it's still like a work in progress. So,
Stock photos of sandwiches though that look delicious.
Yeah, just do that. We can just post sandwich photos. Like I ate this sandwich today.
I mean, maybe you guys want sandwich porn. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into.
We'll make a whole category on the website. It's the sandwich porn link. It's just images of sandwiches.
Hashtag sandwich porn.
And we also have the YouTube channel, the Brett and Rico Super Show,
where this podcast will be listed and where you are likely listening to this podcast anyway.
Probably.
And if you're there,
like and subscribe, please.
Keep those views coming, because
what?
Begging.
You keep cutting out. Why do you keep cutting out?
I don't know why I keep cutting out. The more reason we need more views and likes and subscribe so we can get better goddamn equipment.
Rico needs a new damn microphone. Please.
Fine, we're just poor. We're poor and I need a real computer.
He is broadcasting this from a box. He's in a box.
Yeah. Yes, it's like a cardboard box. There's a little tape deck in it that says Booty Jams.
Booty Jams 1995.
Getting this content. I ate ramen for dinner tonight, people. Ramen.
Ramen's not that bad.
No, it was actually really good. I love ramen.
Alright.
Anyway, you can follow us on
on what? You keep cutting out. You can follow us
the audio
on.
You can follow me on Twitch.
There you go.
At El Suavenero.
Just talk really slow.
And then Brett also has a Twitch channel at The Bort Cube.
Yes. I have 2 recent videos on there playing some PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and Oxygen Not Included. If you want to check those out, those are also on the YouTube channel.
Yes, if you ever miss any of our Twitch streams, and it's very likely that you do because nobody watches, we do port them to the YouTube channel as well.
Yes, you can check out the recordings later on there. All right. See you later, bye.
That's about all the time we have. Let's hit that dusty trail.
Bye-bye. See you later.
See you later.
Yeah.
Gotta go prospect me some gold.
Gold. Gold.